Now let's dive into the gear that I used. I took with me a Gregory Mountain Zulu, which actually only holds 38 liters, and it weighs 2.9 pounds empty. It comes around $150. Depending on where you look, it might be more, it might be a little bit less. The link for the backpack is going to be right below. The backpack has what is called a free float ventilated suspension featuring a 3D comfort cradle hip belt with dynamic flex panels that move with the natural movements of your body. So what's really important or key on this backpack, I'll move my cool dry frame right here, is the curved frame that does allow some airflow to happen, and that's specific what we're going to be looking at today is this airflow. The contents of the backpack, I had water and extra clothes just in case if I got more cold, and obviously I took off some of my clothes and I shoved them in the backpack. I think total weight was probably no more than 6 pounds. I also took with me my cool dry frame, which is going to be part 2 of the test to increase the airflow of this backpack. Here are the results of the hike with the gear specific to airflow and keeping the back cool and dry during the hike. Part 1 is the incline, and I only had the Gregory pack. As you can see from the graph, the back temperature gradually increased, jumping to 64 degrees Fahrenheit. The humidity was much lower initially, and that's only because I had my layers on. And so the reader, which I had a thermometer, a hygrometer by Govee that was tracking, really didn't pick up my humidity because of all of the extra layers I had. I took the layers off, and what you can see in the graph is that the humidity rose right after because the Govee could track more easily the heat that was dissipating off my back. The outside temperature, as mentioned before, was in the low 40s. Part 2 of the test then was the decline, and on the decline I attached, which you can very easily do, you put the loops around the straps, and then there's some Velcro to attach this frame to the backpack, and you can do this to any backpack. As I said, I attached the cool dry frame to the backpack, and as you can see from the graph, the back temperature was much more stable and the humidity was also more stable. So even though I wasn't on that incline as before, I was going quite quickly on the decline, and the heat from my back, well, it wasn't jumping as high because, well, the cool dry frame was providing more airflow onto my back. Overall, my back temperature and humidity were much more stable with the cool dry frame on the backpack as opposed to off. Overall results are you don't necessarily need an expensive backpack to increase the airflow of your backpack. All you really need is take your favorite backpack, order a cool dry frame, install it within a few seconds, and you've increased the airflow of your favorite backpack, and you didn't have to spend $150 or more on a backpack that provides some level of airflow on your back. That's it from me. If you want to learn more about Vaucluse, just simply click the link or visit vauclusegear.com. Thank you so much for your attention. To sweating less.